In the wealthy city of Maso, there lived a prosperous man named Samuel and his beloved son, Ovie. Samuel and Ovie shared a close bond. When Samuel decided it was time for Ovie to marry, he cautioned him to be careful. Samuel had remarried after Ovie's mother passed away, but his new wife turned out to be a gold digger, squandering his wealth and nearly ruining their family. She fled with one of Samuel's friends when her deceit was uncovered. Determined to find true love, Ovie decided to disguise himself as a poor banana seller in a nearby village. He believed that living humbly would reveal the true character of those around him. Samuel supported his plan. In the village market, Ovie faced mockery from the local girls because of his poor state. But then, he met Zainab, a polite and kind-hearted girl. Zainab was an orphan until a kind couple, Amina and Kofi, adopted her. 3 years later, Amina miraculously gave birth to twins, Iona and Nia. Kofi believed Zainab brought them good luck and loved her dearly. Sadly, Kofi died in a car accident, and everything changed. Amina's attitude turned cold, and Zainab's once loving home became a place of torment. She was relegated to a small storage hut in the yard, far from the warmth of the main house. Iona and Nia, taking cues from Amina's coldness, began to mistreat her too. Despite the cruelty, Zainab grew up to be kind and beautiful, taking their taunts and demands without complaint, working tirelessly from dawn till dusk. Every year, the village of Maso held a grand rain festival, filled with dances, performances, and vibrant markets. Unmarried men and women would dress up, hoping to meet potential partners around the lively fires and rhythmic drums. Ovie hoped to meet Zainab there, but fate had other plans. On the morning of the festival, Amina gave Zainab a long list of chores, forbidding her from attending if they weren't done. Zainab knew that Amina didn't want her to go. She hadn't been to any festivals or celebrations since Kofi's death. Late that night, as Zainab slept, she heard a call from outside her hut. Exhausted, she dragged herself out of bed to face her stepsister's wrath. Iona, back from the festival, yelled at her for not responding quickly enough and ordered her to prepare food. Zainab complied without a word, her heart heavy. After cooking, she knocked on Iona and Nia's door for a while before they let her in, only to be met with more scorn. They made her wait outside in the cold, calling her in and out with demands for water, fruits, and more. By the time she returned to her hut, the night was almost over, but she still had to be up at dawn. Life continued in this cruel pattern until one day, when Ovie, still disguised as a banana seller, approached Zainab on her way back from the market. He offered to help with her groceries, introducing himself with a warm smile. Zainab, afraid of trouble if Amina saw them, refused his help and ran home. But Ovie persisted in his attempts to befriend Zainab despite her repeated rejections. He had heard all the stories about her hard life from the other villagers and admired her resilience and kindness. They began to talk more, and a friendship grew between them. Ovie's gentle persistence and genuine interest slowly earned Zainab's trust. Eventually, Amina, Iona, and Nia knew about the friendship and mocked them but did not stop them. Amina felt a poor man like Ovie was exactly whom Zainab should be with. But still Amina vowed to ask for a high bride price if it got to that. She felt that Zainab should pay her back for raising her all this time. One day, a wealthy-looking man named Jabari, who had seen Zainab while visiting the village, came to formally ask Amina for permission to court Zainab. Amina, thinking of Jabari's wealth, called Iona and Nia instead and asked them to serve him refreshments. She told Jabari that Zainab was engaged and encouraged him to befriend Iona and Nia instead. Although initially disappointed, Jabari started visiting, showing interest in Iona. Fearing Jabari might discover the lie, Amina and her daughters plotted to quickly marry Zainab off to a poor man. They immediately thought of Ovie. In the meantime, Ovie and Zainab's friendship had deepened. Ovie confessed his feelings and proposed, and Zainab accepted. Zainab was worried about Amina's response, but Ovie reassured her. He was determined to marry Zainab. He planned to visit Amina and ask for Zainab's hand the following day. To his surprise, Amina invited him to her house and offered Zainab as a wife. Amina even suggested writing off the bride price or paying it in installments, reversing her earlier plan. She asked him to invite his elders over to complete the marriage rituals quickly and not to bother with expensive gifts in consideration of his poor circumstances. Ovie was secretly angry at Amina's obvious attempt to get rid of Zainab, although he did not show it and accepted. When Zainab found out, though sad about Amina's attitude, she was happy to be marrying Ovie. She had been worried that Amina would ask for too high a bride price and expensive gifts or simply refuse. On the wedding day, Ovie returned to the village with a convoy of cars full of bride price items. Amina, Ayana, and Nia were shocked to see Ovie's true status. Ovie revealed that he was the son of a successful businessman. He had pretended to be poor to find true love. Zainab was initially shocked but understood his reasons. After the ceremony, Ovie took Zainab to a grand mansion in Maso city. Samoa welcomed her warmly, charmed by her kind heart. Meanwhile, Jabari, the wealthy suitor, broke off his courtship with Ayana due to her entitled and rude behavior. Amina's favoritism had spoiled Ayana and Nia, leaving them struggling to find marriage prospects. Ovie and Zainab lived happily ever after, teaching us that true love and kindness are the greatest treasures. This tale reminds us to look beyond appearances and cherish the genuine qualities in others. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tales of wisdom and wonder.